everybody! My name is Mikey and welcome to Slay the Princess. Now this was made by Black Tabby Games, an indie game that I've heard a lot about, and I heard it has like a lot of choices stuff similar to like Divinity Original Sin 2, Fallout, any Telltale game, so stuff like that. That intrigued me. So make sure I'll put the game down in the description if you guys want to check it out. Make sure to support them best as you can. Play the games. I think they made another game. I can't remember, but yeah, this game will be in the description. Make sure to support them and let's start a new game. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess. So I don't know.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh.
You're here to slay her.
What?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm sure there's a different way, right? Oh, you had options. Okay. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? It's probably a good question. Let's say that.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
What?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a
I was about to say, how do you know that?
this situation.
You are the narrator, so you probably know the future.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
So there's no reason?
Semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
What egg?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
What's inside the have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Can't someone else do this? Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a...
That's not what I meant! Just slaying anyone!
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, do I get some reward for doing this? I'm not saying that. Silently continue to the cabin? I guess we could do that. Footsteps.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Oh, what's the warning?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save.
Exactly! We're supposed to save! Not slay them!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yes, he does! Alright, proceed to the cabin. Going up to the cabin. Oh.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Oh.
The only furniture of note...
Just looks like a bunch of lines. Oh! I pushed a button! Looks like a bunch of lines, not dust.
The blade is your implement.
Imagination. Gotta use your imagination.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I really need a blade? I'm not taking the blade. No, I'm not taking a weapon. That's bad.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, maybe we could free her?
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Well, that's a line.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I got the power of words. I don't know. Hi! Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Lie, I'm here to... Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Okay. I'm coming down.
There
she is!
Down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Maybe we could save her.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yeah.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
You sound like the Jedi Order from Star Wars.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shush.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're making a huge mistake.
Don't know.
No.
Voices in my head, I'm not listening to them.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Maybe I could use my mind to break it.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Wait, there's a key? How'd you know?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Oh, and I have to go back upstairs?
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Yeah, let's ask that.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
A brick.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
That
She
also
offers
works.
the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Okay.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
We mean we. We're trying to save her.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement,
small
but
are
the door
we?
at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Super tight. Oh.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Did we just get locked in?
Is someone else here?
Who else is here? Hey! Let me out of here. Try the door. Yeah.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
So someone
I'll
else is
repeat
here.
myself once again.
Or maybe
You're here
they were
to
expecting
slay
me. I should.
the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Maybe I shouldn't talk while they're talking. I'm so sorry. Maybe they knew we were coming and it was all a trap? We could try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
I don't know why I tried. Well, time to go back down and tell her the bad
You make your way
news.
to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
But that would be bad.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here
Who's
too,
they?
didn't they?
Who's they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
There's gotta be some.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh dear.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I
Or
don't.
we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Maybe she's just a friendly monster. Let's save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Yeah, oh dear, so if you guys did not see the warnings I had to start, I really hope you guys did. Cause, I'm sure it's probably gonna get worse than this.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Why is she so normal about this?
Her limbs fall to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
I don't know about
She
this.
didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Maybe she's immortal or something?
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Maybe she's not human?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, first of all, I have so many questions. First of all, where did the knife come from? Second of all, what did you just do to your arm? Third of all, yeah, let's get out of here. Approach the locked door. Maybe we can pick lock with the knife.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Well, you're just voices in my head. What could you do? Oh, you are the narrator. Uh-oh.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
No,
your body
no.
steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just
Stop!
do that.
No, yeah, don't do
Watch
this.
me.
No, no, don't.
What are you doing?
I can't do anything! No. Warn her. Yeah, oh my god. Whoa. What's warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm not trying to! Freaking voices in
The
my...
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Ah!
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
I do not want to do this! Also, what am I?
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
I'm not moving it!
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Stay away from me! You don't want to do...
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah.
She nervously reaches towards you.
What
and
am
takes the
I?
blade
I just realized I
from
had
your
claws!
infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Trying to save the princess!
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
What?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Okay.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Maybe you're just thinking it wrong.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Probably not.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
It's...
With one last thrust of the knife,
Oh.
your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this.
Yeah,
Right.
wait.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Speechless. I have so many questions.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, I just silently die? Oh. Chapter 2. The damsel. Damsel?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Wait, did it just loop?
And in the basement of that cabin
What?
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh!
If you don't,
Is
it
it one
will
of
be the
those
end of
games
the
where it just
world.
endlessly loop until you get it right? Yeah, wait, hold on, my character knows. Wait, hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just
You're
met
all
for the
behind
first
this, you
time,
know.
and I.
So we just got, I don't know, reincarnated or Does time just loop itself and the narrator knows and he's just acting like he doesn't?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our
Who's
beloved,
this?
we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I don't want to slave the princess!
Our beloved?
What?
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
I'm not...
See about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Says you! You're the one that wanted me to slay the princess!
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. All of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Turn around and leave. That sounds like the best option, but I want to save her.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh, so he does know I was right! You did know!
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Hey, yeah, exactly! You're a villain!
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake.
What do you mean?
No lone princess is worth that price.
You're the one that's doing all this time stuff. You could probably go back in time and make it where she isn't bad and the whole world would have been fine and we didn't have to do this. Or I'm just overthinking it. I'm probably gonna go back.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
That's a big word.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know how to answer that. It's either one of those. Well, let's go to the cabin. I'm sorry if my...
A warning. Before you go any further. She will lie.
Okay, we
We
already heard
already
this.
told you we're not playing along with your
Yeah!
game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I mean, I like all of your voices. So someone else is here also, because we got locked down there.
The interior of the cabin
Whoa,
is
wait!
clean and elegant.
It's different!
Its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Staying away from that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Wait, approach the mirror. Yeah, let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I don't have a reflection? Am I a vampire?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Oh, grime. Okay, wipe it.
You reach forward and rub
What
your hand
am I?
against the cabin wall.
Oh,
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
oh boy, let's see.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Wait, what?
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather
What do you
out
mean,
of place, and
pretty?
then we'll
It
never
just
know.
can't vanish like that!
Gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Oh, this is so
revealing an
different!
intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The but it's still a stone basement. If
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Thank gosh there's text on the screen. I am so sorry for skipping. I did not mean to do that.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, it's me again. Wait, maybe does she remember?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Does
I've
she?
held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Okay, the real question is, does she know that we just looped? Hold on. Oh yeah, I can save, can't I? Save. I don't know why, but when I did that, this reminds me a lot of Doki Doki Literature Club, if you guys know that. If you do, play it. Most certainly play it. I'm not spoiling it. Don't look up spoilers. But also keep an open mind when you play.
You walk down the stairs
Hey!
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Yeah! So that remind me, I'm also wearing a cool skeleton shirt that looks like he's going to like a vacation. Skeletor's going on vacation!
It's you, my dashing hero.
Wait!
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Wait, so she does know!
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
Yeah, this is all different!
You've been here before.
Yeah.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, yeah, he kinda did.
I saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's
Maybe.
lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Yeah, and my job is saving people. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? Yeah, that's actually a good... Wait, hold on. Let's look at the other ones before we say that. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body and it was extremely unfair. Yeah, let's say... yeah, let's say that.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yeah!
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, she's acting more cheery than before for someone that's being locked up in a dungeon. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But, I mean, like, after... Let's rescue her.
No. I can't let you do
Stop
that. If you
taking
take another
control!
step
This is
towards
my
the princess,
choices!
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah.
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain tight
Wait a minute!
panic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay, I just remembered something. Remember the knife that just kind of randomly appeared? At first, I thought there was someone else here. But maybe that could have been the narrator summoning that. Ah! Oh, we could have slipped
You
her out.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Maybe not?
Can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Yeah!
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
What?
Thank you.
Oh, well,
Thank you so much.
I didn't want to.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Aw, she giving us a hug. Shush.
If only you had a
Hugs are
weapon, one
nice.
slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily
I don't know
for
about
Mr.
that.
Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
Yeah! And
What
happiness.
do we do now?
Explore. What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what to do next. Exactly.
Sounds perfect.
Oh, the music changed. It's more upbeat. We're going on an adventure!
The princess takes your hand. The last hopes of the entire world.
Oh my gosh, to stop saying that the world is not ending!
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Yeah, also, dealing with dresses going upstairs is not fun. It is scary.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Yeah, what happens?
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Yeah, stop taking control! Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try it together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. We can do it together!
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah!
The lock clicks and the door creaks open.
Are
you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Now what other roadblock are you gonna put in front of us? Because we will just break right through it.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance.
No,
for you to do the right thing.
no.
Take
Look
the
away.
blade from
I'm
the
looking
table
away.
and slay her before
I'm
it's
looking
too
over
late.
here. You are not doing that. Yeah, you're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
No, I'm not.
I hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together.
Yeah, just don't.
Just like you wanted.
Yeah, just stop. Don't look over there.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin,
Yeah.
and then you step outside.
We did it! Your love will set you free. I don't know if you guys can see that achievement.
A happy ending at last.
What is that? What's that sound?
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our...
We got other worries to worry about.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
What? I don't... Ah! Okay, bye. The mirror. Oh, there's... But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it left something else in her place. A mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a mirror?
Is that the same mirror
Why is it
before?
here?
The one that disappeared?
Why now?
Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know where she went, and I don't know where do we even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, approach the mirror. Yes, approach
I'm
it.
begging you, don't do this.
Why? Oh no, there's no other option. Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I
Yeah.
fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Well,
right?
but what would that get us? What would that do? We have to try it. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Oh, gaze into their reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. But the mirror remains. It is time for you to see what's in it. Oh boy. Hi, it's me. Oh, I look beautiful. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the Wait, what? What do you mean proceed to what cabin? I'll proceed to the cabin. Is that the princess? You're at the cabin. That's no cabin. Approach her. Hi.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
That's a lot of arms. Oh, that's a lot of options. Oh boy, let's just go through each one. You guys ready? Here we go. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? That's a off question. Are you the princess? Sound different. Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack? Destroy your body? Yeah, let her out of here!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Who are you? Are you
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Well, that's good, but are you a narrator too? What are you? Yeah, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a really good question. I don't know what I am. Yeah, I don't know.
I think that you are like me.
How? I don't have a bunch of arms.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
She's smart. That's a really good question. Yeah, do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh, did you just become born? I don't...
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Oh. Aren't you scared that I'm gonna find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Yeah, we could tell. We know about that. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Oh. Okay, make me forget, I guess.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Can't... Oh!
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Wait, we're back to chapter 1?! The hero and the princess. Wait, that's different!
You're on a path in the woods.
I have so many questions! Alright, well, I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I am lost for words right now. The heat doesn't help. It is very hot where I live right now. Oh, okay, well, if you guys want to see another episode of this, please let me know. Either way, I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. Don't worry, there's other videos coming out too. I am also making a secret ARG. Well, it's not secret anymore. It's on my Discord server. If you guys want to see, I'm making a source ARG for like Garry's Mod, Half-Life, TF2, Left 4 Dead, all that. I'm making an ARG, and you guys are detectives, and you gotta solve the story. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to process what just happened! Alright, well, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!